15 amazing and strange places in Hungary that you won't believe are real. Hello to all adventurers. Today we are going to travel together to one of the most unknown and amazing countries in Europe, where every inch of it is full of secrets, legends, and beauty. Many people think that Hungary is only Budapest, the chain bridge, and hot springs. But the truth is that this country has things that even many locals don't know about. Hungary, the land of the unknown, where nature, history, and imagination come together. From caves that are millions of years old to lakes that steam in winter. If you are ready, fasten your seatbelt because together we are going to see places that will challenge your mind. 1. Baradla Cave, hidden in northern Hungary, in the heart of the Agdalek National Park, is one of the largest cave systems in Europe. The Baradla Cave is part of a vast underground network shared with Slovakia and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. When you enter, the sounds change, the temperature drops, and you feel like you've entered another world. The ceilings are covered in limestone rocks that were created by dripping water over thousands of years. Nature has truly acted like an artist here. The lighting inside the cave is designed in such a way that with every step, you feel like you're entering a new scene from a fantasy movie. 2. Miskoltopolka Cave Bath. Imagine swimming in the middle of a mountain, but not in a river. In a cave, in the city of Miskolc, there is a cave where a natural hot spring springs out of the rocks. The water temperature is around 30 to 35 degrees and has healing properties. Natural light enters through the cracks in the ceiling, and its reflection on the water creates an otherworldly view. This is not an artificial pool, nor modern design. Just you and thousands of years of natural history. A true experience of Hungary, the land of the unknown. 3. Portabaji National Park. Welcome to the heart of Hungarian nature. This is the largest national park in the country, with endless plains and skies that stretch to the horizon. Wild horses, herds of cattle, and shepherds in traditional clothing bring to life a picture of the 19th century. In these plains, you can experience fiery sunsets, absolute silence, and a sense of absolute freedom. A place where time seems to have stood still. Portabaji is not just a park, it is another world. 4. Buda Castle and Chain Bridge. Let's go back to the heart of the capital, Budapest. On Buda Hill, a magnificent castle with colorful roofs stands guard over the city. Below, the famous Danube Chain Bridge connects the two sides of the city, Buda and Pest at night. When the lights come on, the image of the castle falls on the water, creating a view that you will hardly forget. Budapest at night is a living painting of history and splendor, and in every corner, it is a reminder of the same sentence. Hungary, the land of the unknown. 5. Margaret Island. In the middle of the Danube River, there is a green island that is like a small paradise in the heart of the capital. Cycling paths, musical fountains, flower gardens, and ancient trees. This is the best place to escape the hustle and bustle of the city. In the mornings, people come for a run, and in the evenings, families walk by the lights. If you are looking for a real peace in the middle of the hustle and bustle of the capital, this is the place to visit. To be continued. In the second part, we will go to lost castles, strange lakes, and underground cities. But if you have enjoyed this far, Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next trip to Hungary, because the next part is going to show things that even tourists find hard to believe are real. Continuing our journey to Hungary, the land of the unknown. So far, we have met with caves, plains, and historical castles, but Hungary still has things that challenge the mind. In this part, we will go to the phenomena that have surprised even scientists. 6. Diószegyer Castle, in the northeast of the country, in the city of Miskolc, is one of the most magnificent medieval castles in Europe. Diószegyer Castle was built in the 14th century and was once the residence of the Hungarian kings. In the summer, historical festivals are held with the presence of knights. Armor sparkles, swords clash, and the smell of fire and traditional bread fills the air. From the top of the towers, the view of the surrounding plains is like a painting. A real sense of the Middle Ages, in the heart of Hungary, the land of the unknown. 7. Heves Lake, one of the strangest natural phenomena in all of Europe. Heves is the largest natural hot spring lake on the continent. Even in winter, when it's frozen over, steam rises from the lake's surface and the faint smell of sulfur fills the air. The water temperature is always around 35 degrees and has therapeutic properties. They say it works wonders for joints and skin. When you enter the water, the steam and sunlight combine, and you feel like you're swimming in the middle of a dream. Heves is not just a lake. It's a natural spa that has been breathing for millions of years. 8. Balaton Lake Heights, called the Hungarian Sea. It is the largest freshwater lake in Central Europe, and in the summer thousands of people come here to go boating, surfing, and watching the sunset. But the most amazing part is in the winter, when the water surface freezes and people skate on it. At that moment, the silence, the sound of the ice cracking, and the reflection of the sky create an otherworldly feeling. Above you is two faces of the same soul, calm and blue in summer, white and mysterious in winter. 9. Pécs underground city in southern Hungary. The city of Pécs hides one of the country's most mysterious layers of history. Beneath the streets, there are tunnels and tombs that date back 2,000 years to the Roman Empire. Flood paintings, colorful mosaics, and ancient tombs are still intact. That a walk through the Pécs underground is like stepping back in time. This is a place where history truly comes alive, and every stone has a story to tell. 10. Buck Mountains. If you're looking for untouched, unspoiled nature, this is your destination. The Buck Mountains are full of forest trails, undiscovered caves, and massive limestone cliffs. The cool air, the smell of the soil, the sound of birds, and its deep silence give a feeling of absolute peace. Some caves are still being discovered, and their entrances look like secret gates of nature, at a place where you understand why they say, Hungary, the land of the unknown. Fire, if you haven't been amazed yet, wait for the last part. There we will go to UNESCO villages, scary museums, and a miniature world. But don't forget, if you like this trip, subscribe so you don't miss the third part, because the wonders of Hungary are not over yet. Part 3, the final wonders of Hungary, the land of the unknown. We have reached the last stage of our journey, but without a doubt this part is full of places that few people have even heard of. Hungary is a country where every corner can feel like a parallel world. and now it's time to explore the most special ones. 11. Eger, a city with historic castles, Baroque churches, and its famous red wine called Blood of the Bull. But what makes Eger special is its lively and mysterious atmosphere. Cobblestone streets, old walls and cellars filled with wine barrels that still smell of wood and history. This is a place where you can feel tradition, history, and peace at the same time. In the middle of the night, the yellow light of the lamps glides over the walls, and the city breathes slowly. 12. Holoko Village, a real journey back in time. Holoko is a village that has remained almost unchanged since the 18th century and is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. White houses with wooden roofs, locals in traditional costumes, and folk festivals. It's as if the calendar has stopped here. Everything is real and alive, without any artificial reconstruction. Walking through the cobblestone streets of Holoko means touching history with your own feet. 13. Matthias Church and Museum of Fine Arts. In the heart of Budapest, Matthias Church shines with its colorful ceilings and stunning interior paintings. Every detail of its architecture is the result of centuries of art and faith of the people. Nearby is the Museum of Fine Arts, where works of European artists from the Renaissance to the modern era are kept. Here, history, religion, and art find meaning together. One of those spaces that makes Hungary more than just a tourist attraction. 14. House of Terror and Miniversum. One of the most unique experiences in Budapest is right here. The House of Terror is a museum built about the dark ages of Nazism and communism. Its atmosphere and design are so realistic that when you leave, you feel like you've stepped through history. In contrast, Miniversum is a miniature world of the whole of Hungary. Trains move, lights turn on and off, and cities come alive on a miniature scale. 2 different worlds within a few steps. One dark, one magical. 15. Agdalek National Park, and now we come to one of Hungary's greatest natural wonders. With over 200 caves, Agdalek National Park is one of Europe's most unique geological regions. The Baradella Cave is also in the park, but hundreds more remain undiscovered. Some of them can only be visited with a guide, as the paths are narrow and winding. The cool air, humidity, and the sound of dripping water make the atmosphere feel like something out of an adventure movie. This is where you feel like the Earth still has secrets that have not been fully discovered. It truly deserves its nickname. Hungary, the land of the unknown. The end of the journey, the beginning of the wonders, from underground caves to steaming lakes, from medieval castles to UNESCO-listed villages. Hungary is a country where there is something to marvel at in every corner. A land whose stories have not yet been told. If you enjoyed this journey and want to know more places in the world, be sure to subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, and join us on the next journey. Because the world is full of surprises, and this is just the beginning of the adventure in Hungary, the land of the unknown.